the desert. Sammy had asked Archibald to take him and his friend to Australia. Sammy's little sister Sam was excited to visit Australia. She wanted to see kangaroos and koalas, but something went wrong. Sammy ended up on board, and he didn't know what happened to his friend. After the flashlight and a cloud of yellow smoke, Sam found herself sitting on a sand dune. Large
cactuses
were everywhere. Sam looked around, but she couldn't see her brother or her friend. Taffy was with her, but everyone else was missing. "Where is everyone?" she asked Taffy, not really expecting a reply. Sam looked in the sand of footprints. There were none. She tried yelling. There was no answer. "It looked like I'm lost," she thought. Sam knew she had to find everyone, but she didn't know which way to walk. Taffy started walking and ran down the sand dune. Taffy must know the way and follow him, thought Sam. Sam didn't know that Taffy was chasing a little lizard. The dog had no idea where he was going. Sam continued to follow Taffy for what seemed like a long time. She stopped for a rest and noticed a dark shape in the distance. Sam headed for the dark shape and saw that it was a large grove of palm trees. A small plume of small smoke rose from the center of the grove. The smoke disappeared into the purple sky. "I bet that's where everyone is," cried Sam. She started to run toward the palm trees. Then she slowed down to a walking pace. Besides, there was still a long way to go. It was also hot, and Sam had a hard time running on the sand. An hour passed before Sam and Taffy reached the palm trees. They went to the source of the smoke. Sam saw that a campfire was producing the smoke. A nice smell came from a big pot on the fire. The 3 camels were tied to one of the palm trees. A 4th camel was drinking from a small pond. "This must be an
oasis,
thought Sam. Sam was very hungry and thought it would be okay to take a sip of whatever he was cooking in the pot. She
stirred
the liquid. Then she took a big spoonful and blew in on the liquid to cool it. Sam was just about to take a sip when she heard shouting behind her. She turned, expecting to see her friend, but instead saw 4 strange-looking creatures
charging
toward her. The creatures were smaller than Sam. However, she soon learned that they were very strong. 2 of them grabbed her arms, and 1 grabbed her leg. They were barking and trying to protect Sam. The 4th creature caught Taffy and put him in a glass box that had small holes. Sam tried to free herself, but she couldn't move. The creature that caught Taffy shouted out orders to the other three. One of them produced the rope. He tied Sam's arms and feet while the other two held her still. After she was completely tied up, Sam was placed on one of the camels. She watched as the four creatures sat around the fire and enjoyed the delicious smelling liquid. Meanwhile, back on Bulls, Mary was high in a tree. RK5's reverse tracking system had led them to Adnox. Anna was an Ivory Gerosian who had captured all the RK robots except for RK5. We must try to free the robot, said Tommy. They may be able to help us find Aplexa. She is the only one who can help me find my friend. That is a good plan, said RK5. If anyone can find them, Aplexa can. First of all, we need to get inside that big gas ball where Adnox and his men are. How can we do that? Asked Tommy. It will be difficult, answered RK5. It is not glass. It is crucial material that is 100 times stronger than glass. It is Adnox.
Security
Pod. There is no entrance and no exit.
Exit.
There has to be a way to get in, said Tommy. It would be possible to transport you inside, but I do not have enough power. I need twice my power to transport you through the pressure, said RK5. Could one of the other RK robots help? Asked Tommy. If I could contact one of them, it might be possible. We could both use our full power to get you through the pressure, said RK5. We need to get as close as we can to the other robot to
establish
contact, added RK5. Okay, let's go, said Tommy. We need to be careful that Adnox doesn't see us. Tommy made sure that RK5 was trapped safely in his pocket. He tucked a nearby fine to be sure it was secure. Then he slid down on the fine to the ground. Tommy was very close to the huge pressure ball. He hid behind the bush. RK5 tried to get in contact with the other robot. No response.
Response,
said RK5. We are not close enough. They couldn't get any closer because Odnox or one of his men might see them through the crucible. "I have a plan," said Tommy. "We need to go around to the other side of the crucible." Tommy quickly made his way through the jungle to the other side of the bowl. He gathered up a pile of leaves. Then he put small sticks on top of the leaves. "Can you set these on fire?" he asked Arcade. "Of course I can," replied the little robot. Arcade extended a small but powerful
Magnifying.
gas over the leaf. Light shone through the gas onto the leaves. Soon there was a small fire. Tommy put some bigger sticks on the fire. Tommy had learned in Boy Scouts how to make a fire that would not get out of control. When the fire made a lot of smoke, Tommy ran back to the other side of the bowl. Just as he got there, he saw that Odnox and his men had noticed the smoke. Well, they all ran to see what was happening. Tommy went right up to the crucible. At the same time, Arcade tried to get in contact with the other robot again. This time, Arcade was successful. Arcade responded. After a quick explanation, the two robots used their power to transport Tommy inside the crucible. Tommy pulled Arcade out of the glass box. Arcade didn't have time to ask questions. "Quick, get me back out of here," yelled Tommy. "They are coming back." Odnox had nearly grabbed Tommy's arms when Tommy was transported back to the jungle. Tommy ran as fast as he could with the robot to each hand. To be continued.